So if anyone doesn't know, Messi vs Ronaldo.app is a website that contains pretty much all you need to know about this eternal rivalry. Statistically. Cause yes, while the numerical data eccentric to the account that are acquired, accumulated and actualized are I accept actually acted like a Q and acclaimably accurate, any section in this site that contains qualitative information on the other hand are, I'm afraid, ironically, really short of quality. And although I've had a problem with things like this for years, how is who has more individual trophies a factor for who you think the better player is? Why are you basing your opinion on other people's opinions? Make your own mind up, Junior. Today I'm here to discuss a relatively new addition to the site, and I don't really know any alternative way to introduce this other than, what the fuck is this? With and without Saudi? Get the fuck out. I mean, look, yes, I get the obvious implication. The Saudi Pro League isn't on the same level as Europe's top 5, and therefore anything accomplished over there shouldn't hold the same weight. And that is true for collective accomplishments. This is a website on two individuals. And sorry, but facts are, individually, it is much harder for Ronaldo to score or assist in the RSL than it is for Messi in Ligue 1. And here's why. So as everyone knows, for the past decade, PSG have pretty much dominated the French league. And relative to the other teams who play in the league, it is significantly easier to stack up a large number of goals and assists if you play for them. On the contrary, I've said this a few times before, but Al-Nassr just aren't that side in Saudi. I mean, not only have they not won the Pro League in 4 years, finishing as low as 6th in the season before last, but let's assess their attacking output and compare it to PSG's over a period of time. So, in the last 10 years since August 2012, in a period where PSG won 8 out of 10 titles in France, Al-Nassr won just 3 out of 10 titles in Saudi. In a period where PSG finished as the top scoring team in their league 9 out of 10 times, Al-Nassr managed to do the same in their league in, again, only 3 out of 10 times. And in a period where a PSG player finished as Ligue 1 top scorer every season bar one, a player from Al-Nassr topped the Saudi scoring charts in only 2 seasons out of the 10. And these are the facts and figures you should be looking at when trying to determine who has it harder. Cause you can't just expect an individual player to join any side in a lesser league and automatically double his numbers. That's not how team sports work. And as you saw from those figures, it is, on average, a lot easier for a PSG player to achieve a high number of goals and assists in the French league than it is for an Al-Nassr player to do the same in Saudi. Yet, you get categories like this? In what world is this fair? Cause I'll tell you this, in the real one, this is just plain ignorance. And you know what? On another day, that would be that. But not today. Cause despite my previous video on Juventus flopping harder than a fish trying to do the worm while having a f***ing seizure, I wish to expand my point and apply it to Ronaldo's time in Serie A too. Cause I see you, don't act like I don't see you. I see you absolute fobs comparing Messi's statistics at PSG with CR7's at Juve, thinking, well, you can't use the dominant team argument here cause Juve were even more of a monopoly in Serie A than PSG currently are in France. That's not quite the truth. Cause yes, while Juve from their first title of the 2010s to CR7's final season there actually won 9 out of 10 Scudettos compared to PSG's 8 out of 10 Ligue 1 trophies since their domination began, as far as the Messi vs Ronaldo debate specifically concerns, facts are, it's still noticeably easier to stat pad for PSG than it was even Juve. Let me explain. So, despite winning 90% of the Scudettos available in their decade of destruction from 2011 to 2021, you know how many times the old lady actually finished as the league's top scoring team? Twice, compared to PSG's 9. And you know how many times a player from the old lady captured the Serie A Golden Boot? Once. again compared to PSG's 9. And that's not even the end of it, because while PSG during their period of dominance exceeded 100 league goals on 3 different occasions, Juve during theirs didn't even manage to reach 90 in any of those 10 seasons. Hell, they only even passed 80 twice. How have you counted up how many players they ran past 20 years ago and still haven't considered things like this? So again, while you may have an argument if you wish to compare their collective success in Italy and France respectively, when it comes to comparing individual statistics, there really is no fair way to do so. Cause simply put, Messi at PSG is hypothetically on the ideal team and league to boost his numbers, i.e. on a high scoring super team in a league they dominate, whereas Ronaldo at Juventus was in a low scoring super team in a league they dominate, and now at Al-Nassr is in a top 4 team in a league they haven't won in 4 years. So inevitably, whether it was Juventus then or Al-Nassr now, and to be fair, even Madrid and United before that, it is and has always been exponentially more difficult for Ronaldo to stat pad than it is for Lionel Messi. For more info, watch this video. If not, I have a feeling what you're going to do next. And you know what? F***ing bring it, bitch! As long as you subscribe. And that is that. Agree or disagree, beats indifference. Once again, don't forget to like, comment and share. And yes, do indeed subscribe. Till next time, you keep rolling.